Imagine a secret. A secret so vast, so profound it was guarded for decades. This was Project HEXAGON, a name spoken only in the most secure rooms, its existence a whisper in the winds of the Cold War. For years it was a phantom. What was this enigma, circling silently above us? It was an eye, an unblinking eye in the sky. The Cold War was raging. Two superpowers, the United States and the Soviet Union, stood toe-to-toe. Nuclear annihilation felt like an inevitability. Missiles were aimed, fingers hovered over buttons. How could one side know the other's true intentions? Trust was a forgotten word. Information was survival. This fear drove the quest for knowledge. Out of this crucible of anxiety, an idea was born. To build a satellite unlike any seen before, one that could map the entirety of the Soviet Union, and do it with breathtaking detail. This was not just about spotting missile silos. It was about understanding an entire nation's military posture. The mission of Project HEXAGON was clear: to provide comprehensive photographic intelligence, a quest for clarity in a world shrouded in suspicion. The HEXAGON satellite was not small. Think of a school bus. Now imagine that bus orbiting hundreds of miles above Earth. It was packed with the most advanced technology of its time. A behemoth of espionage designed for a singular critical purpose: to see everything. It was one of the largest satellites ever launched, a true giant of the skies, built in utmost secrecy. At the heart of this giant was its imaging system, not digital, like today's eyes in the sky. HEXAGON used film, miles and miles of special high-resolution photographic film. Two powerful panoramic cameras swept across the landscape below. They captured vast swathes of territory with each pass. The detail was astonishing for its era, capable of resolving objects just a couple of feet across, from space. But using film presented a monumental challenge. How do you get physical film back from an orbiting satellite? The film was stored in special re-entry vehicles, 4 of them, on most missions. These were essentially armored buckets, designed to protect their precious cargo. They had to survive a fiery plunge through Earth's atmosphere. Once the film capsules, or buckets, were full, they separated from the main satellite. They began their fiery descent back to Earth, streaking through the atmosphere, protected by heat shields. Parachutes would deploy, slowing their fall over the Pacific Ocean. But they couldn't just be left to splash down. The film was too valuable, too sensitive to risk falling into the wrong hands. A more daring solution was needed. This is where the heroes of the 6,594th Test Group came in, flying specially modified C-130 Hercules aircraft. Their mission to catch the descending capsules in midair. Imagine the scene: a parachute drifting down from the heavens, a large aircraft maneuvering precisely beneath it, deploying a grappling system to snag the parachute lines. It was an aerial ballet of incredible skill and courage. A high-stakes catch, thousands of feet above the churning ocean. The pilots and crew were highly trained. They faced immense pressure. Each recovery was critical. The intelligence contained within those capsules could shape global events. Failure was not an option. They flew in all kinds of weather, often in remote areas of the ocean. Their success rate was remarkably high. For over 40 years, Project HEXAGON remained shrouded in official secrecy. Its missions, its capabilities, even its name, were classified at the highest levels. Those who worked on it were sworn to silence. It was a ghost program. Its successes were invisible to the public, its contributions to national security unknown. It operated in the shadows, a silent guardian. Then, in 2011, the veil was finally lifted. The National Reconnaissance Office declassified Project HEXAGON. Decades of secrets were suddenly brought into the light. Historians and the public alike could finally learn about this incredible program, the scale of its operations, the ingenuity of its design, the sheer volume of intelligence it gathered. It was a revelation. A missing piece of Cold War history was finally put into place. The world learned of the Big Bird. The declassified images were stunning. They provided an unprecedented look behind the Iron Curtain. Soviet missile complexes were laid bare. Airfields, naval bases, troop concentrations, all captured in remarkable detail. The images confirmed some intelligence estimates. They corrected others. Even with the 2011 declassification, not everything about Project HEXAGON is public knowledge. Some images, some data, remain classified, locked away from public scrutiny. Why? What secrets do these remaining images hold? Are they of such strategic importance even today that their release is deemed too risky? Or do they show things that authorities are not yet ready for us to see? The questions linger, fueling speculation. The silence invites curiosity. The public and researchers wonder, what could be on these still hidden frames? Perhaps they show even more sensitive foreign military sites, or evidence of environmental changes now deemed critical. Some speculate about more exotic possibilities. Could they offer clues to other deeper mysteries? The unknown always fascinates, And the deliberate withholding of information only amplifies that fascination. What is still deemed too sensitive for our eyes after all these years? Project Hexagon's legacy is undeniable. It was a game-changer in the world of intelligence. It provided a crucial window into closed societies. Its technological achievements were astounding for their time. It pushed the boundaries of engineering and orbital reconnaissance. It helped to keep a fragile peace during a dangerous era. And so, the story of Hexagon is not entirely complete.